Welcome to Sarna, the BattleTech Wiki. We rely on everyone to help maintain the wiki. One of the best ways for a user to help out is by adding references to information found within articles that currently lack citations. This video will teach you how to create article references on Sarna. References are an essential component of the wiki and are required to maintain canon accuracy within the BattleTech universe on the wiki. Without references, there would be no way for people to verify the information posted on Sarna as being canonically accurate. In this article about Clan Seafox, several statements under the History section require references. We'll start on the first one, beginning in the year 3134. Click on the Edit hyperlink in brackets besides the History header. This will open the wiki editor. Scroll down until you reach the section that is marked with an asterisk, square brackets, and the year 3134. The asterisk is telling us that this entry is part of a bulleted list. The sentences describing the events of 3134 are entirely from the novel Hunters of the Deep. We'll add a reference to the end of this section to tell readers where this information came from, replacing the citation needed tag. The citation needed tag is the capital letters CN within the braces at the end of this section. We'll replace this tag with a reference tag, which begins with the left-facing less than sign, the letters REF, and then a right-facing greater than sign. To denote the source, type 2 single quotation marks, then the name of the novel, Hunters of the Deep, and then end the line with 2 more single quotation marks. Finally, close the reference tag by typing another left-facing lesser than sign, a /, the letters REF, and another right-facing greater than sign. Now, click the Show Preview button to view the page, as it will appear once your edits have been saved. If the reference tag appears correctly, you're ready to start saving the changes. Remember to always fill out the summary stating what changes you made. In this case, you can simply write added reference for events in 3134. Hit Save Changes, and you'll have added your first reference. Good job. You may have noticed that another part of the History section, this time in the year 3138, also requires a reference. This time we'll add both the sourcebook and the specific pages where the information can be found. The founding of the Clan Protectorate and Clan Seafox's involvement in it can be found within Era Report 3145, specifically pages 21 and 66. Click on the Edit link again within the brackets and scroll down to the year 3138. Remove the citation needed tag and replace it with another reference tag as before. This time, after typing in the sourcebook, and after the second pair of single quotation marks, type a comma and then pp 21 and 66. Then close the reference tag. This will create a reference that shows users which pages contain the information being referred to. If there is information within those 2 pages that is going to be used independently in different sections within the article below, you may want to consider creating 2 references, one for each of the pages, for requoting later on. You might be wondering why, when it comes to text from a novel, we quote the chapter, whereas when it's from a sourcebook, we quote the page. This is because novels tend to go through multiple prints and different editions, both in hard copy and soft copy, and as a result, the actual page on which text happens can move around. However, whatever has happened will always take place within the same chapter. In the case of sourcebooks, most sourcebooks only get a single printing and are completely consistent in page number between hard copy and soft copy, with the exception of the core rulebooks, which do go through reviews and republications on a rolling basis. The events described in the year 3137 already refer to the novel Pandora's Gambit, but the specific page numbers are different depending on how you're reading the novel. This is an example of where different editions have different page counts. It would be helpful to change this reference to refer to chapters 24 and 25 rather than to page 97. You can do this by altering the reference tag, replacing page 97 with chapters 24 and 25. Now remember, always preview your work to ensure that your new reference tags are correctly displayed at the bottom of the page. Once you're content that everything's correct, Please click Save Changes. Congratulations, you've added another reference to Sarna. Let's move on to the next section that needs a reference.